All right, so I'm bringing out the third and my favorite of our wine club releases, and this is a really cool bottle of wine. This is something that we are not repeating for a while, at least, because we haven't done it for a while, but it's really cool, and it is another version of Grenache. So this is our handcrafted Grenache from Joey Tamura's vineyard. Why is it called handcrafted? Well, because we pressed it with our feet and foot crafted didn't sound as good. So we went with handcrafted, but the story behind this is really cool. We brought in the Grenache, and Grenache is typically a thicker skinned and heavy tannin grape, but not a lot of color in there, especially from Lodi. The ones we're getting, just not super deep color monsters. And we wanted to see what we could do to kind of coax some more texture out of there. With almost all wine grapes, the texture, tannins, and most of the flavor exists in the outside skin of that grape. The inside is mostly pulp and juice, and the seeds, of course. And so to increase the texture, we need to increase the ratio, the amount of skin that's in that final juice blend for us. So what we did, we took the grapes, we brought them into the winery, and we put them directly, we destemmed them directly into the press. And then once they were in the press, we tumbled the press. Tumbling the press drained all of the free run juice. So this is all the juice that came out of those broken berries and flowed out. We made rosé out of that. All the skins that were left in there, these are unfermented skins. We dumped them out into our 4x4 bins. So we ended up with maybe 20% of our total yield. We just total huge reduction. And those went into bins, and it was so thick, it's like concrete. You've just dumped all these skins in this bin. There's no juice to float them around. And so what we tried doing at first was pushing them down by hand or using our punch down tool. Impossible. And so what we ended up doing is we had two of our staff members, and they would sanitize their legs and then get in there and traditionally foot stomp. This is still the way that it's done in Portugal. If you're having great ports, they almost all will do them by foot stomping, which is a really cool feature. It's very gentle on the wines. And so we did that until they had enough juice break free and free run that we could move to traditional punch downs. But what we did is we concentrated this wine. So that act of just draining off all that juice was like a heavy duty Saignée. And we ended up with one gorgeous bottle of Grenache. So 100% French oak, 100% medium plus. And on the nose, I mean, that is about as good and colorful as we get with Grenache here in Lodi. On the nose, I can't tell you. It's like a cherry festival in there. These bright, vivid fruit aromas, and these are all like some of the darker wines are going to get all blackberry. This is like high, sweet cherry, sweet strawberry preserves, just gorgeous aromatics, and threaded through and even running through all these things are these beautiful aromas of French custard vanilla, like soft, integrated. Oh, you're going to want to spend all your time sniffing this glass. It's just an incredible experience. But of course, the real win is on the palate. It opens into fruit and vanilla, and the tannins are these beautiful front to back coating, elegant, delicate wine. It's so beautifully integrated. I can't tell you how much I love this wine. I am going to tell you this. We only made enough so that all the wine club members will get about one bottle of this. There'll be a few cases left over. I would encourage you to try to get a second one if you can, because I know when you pop it open, you're going to be like emailing me, hey, how do I get another bottle of this? And I'm going to be like, hey, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy the one you got. But cheers, enjoy.